Here's another bad movie review. The movie that I watched today, I thought I was gonna enjoy it. I thought it was gonna be a good movie, and it turns out to be a real piece of crap. You know, it's cheese, but it's really bad cheese. I mean, it's a couple years old type of cheese that's been molding in the bottom of the refrigerator or someplace. Throw it out. That's how bad this movie is. The name of the movie is called The Falling. Came out middle 80s, late 80s, around there. Uh, the movie stars Dennis Christopher. If you don't know who Dennis Christopher is, he's the I guess the star of another horror movie called Fade to Black. And that's the movie where he plays this character that goes crazy and um, has this fixation on the movie White Heat with James Cagney. But in this movie, he plays a regular tourist kid, on a tour of Spain with his best friend and the blonde. You gotta have the dumb blonde, the hot, the sex appeal of the movie. She can't act for shit. Half of the movie, she's like just crying and grabbing onto whatever guy is next to her. Oh, what's happening? Just grabbing onto whoever is the old guy, the young guy, whatever. It's a bad movie. Basically these three kids, American kids, going on a Euro trip throughout the whole and whatever, and they end up in Spain, a small little town in Spain, and it just so happens NASA program Skylab that was in orbit crash landed there years earlier, and then somehow there's some kind of a big NASA space station, top secret facility in the area where just so happened to crash land with whatever. Then there's alien organisms that attach themselves to people, turn them into psychos, and then 48 hours later, the alien organisms or the alien organisms they pop out of the people's heads. Yeah, this is a really bad movie. I don't know how I tolerated this whole thing. I think I was too hopped up on Vicodin or something. I've been in pain all day. That's why I was power walking all last night for no reason. If you see my vlogs, you know the reason why I was power walking. I was out in the middle of nowhere just to see fireworks. But yeah, I spent the day watching a crappy movie, The Falling. It's streaming live on Netflix, and it's a movie that you should avoid. Um, a lot of plot holes, a lot of just confusion. You don't know what the hell's going on. There's these alien organisms, people going crazy. There's this big truck that's like menacing the blonde chick. Every time she sees the truck, she's like, "Oh no! Oh, it's the big truck! It's gonna get to me!" All that bullshit, crying, uh, silly ass dialogue, and then there's a there's a big car chase thing that happens in towards the ending of the movie. There's a car chase with a dune buggy and a European Fiat. I don't see any reason for a big fucking car chase. And the city that they're in, the town that they're in, it kind of looked like the town that they used in Jimkata. A town of cycles. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the exploitation action film from the 80s, Jim Kata, with the Olympic, whatever, the guy, Jim Kata. But the town looks like from that movie. It looks barren. It looks like a ghost town. in the middle of Spain somewhere. It's a really bad movie. I don't know how I managed to watch the whole thing. The only upside to it is the kind of cool 80s, gory splatter effects that's in it. But it's not enough to save the fucking movie. This movie is crap. Um, yeah, The Falling, really bad movie.